Hey guys, this is Crown. Welcome to Promo Look At. These are basic videos that I do for tabletop gaming. Without further ado, today's promo we're going to be looking at is for Pokemon, a trading card game. And the promo we're going to be looking at is actually two promos. So we're going to be looking at promo 9 and 8 for Pokemon. So the backgrounds are still the same, standard with the Pokeball. But the promo we're going to be looking at is for Mew. So I'm going to show this Mew first. So it basically just says basic Pokemon, Mew, 50 HP, Psychic, and then you have Mew in the middle, standard pose with different colors in the back, like red, purple, blue. That's like a maroon, burgundy, yellow, orangey. So it has different colors in the back. And then it says right here, new species, Pokemon length, 1 foot 4 inches. So it's actually tiny, and it weighs around 9 pounds. For one psychic energy, you get to use Side Wave. Does 10 damage times the number of energies attached to the defending Pokemon. So the defending Pokemon has to have energies for you to do 10 damage or more. So if they had 3, you'll do 30 damage. It says promo right here in a black star. Then for 2 psychic energies, you basically use your move, Devolution Beam. Choose any evolved Pokemon your own or your opponent's. Return the highest stage evolution card to that Pokemon to the player's hand. That Pokemon is no longer asleep, confused, or paralyzed, poisoned, or anything else that might be the result of the attack, just as you have evolved it. And then its weakness is Psychic. Due to the fact that they didn't add like Ghost, they just made every Pokemon that is Psychic weak to Psychic. Again, there's no Ghost, so that's one of the reasons. Resistance, none. Retreat costs 1. And then right here it says, so rare that is still said to be a mirage by many experts. Only a few people have seen it in the world. Level 23, number 151. Illustration by Ken Sugimori. 95, 96, 98 Nintendo Creatures Game Freak at 99 to 2000s Wizards. Promo 8. And the other one is basically just a holo version of it. The difference is it will say number 9 right here. It's still the same illustration and everything. They're just the same card. That's why they basically was going to do this one together, because it's the same thing. Now, if you guys like to sleeve your cards, you can sleeve it in standard sleeves, as you guys can see it. Both of them, standard sleeves for Pokemon and Magic the Gathering, so you don't need to look for like special sleeves. So you can sleeve it. Now, how is this card available? Can I still get my hands on it? And any other little things about it. So this card was actually available when it first came out in Japan. It was actually available just like how you're seeing here, a holo version, but in Japanese, with the Mysteries of the Fossils, which it came out in 97. And that's basically how this card was released. There was no non-foil to it. It was just a foil for that expansion, as they called it. After that, it finally came to America in 2000 of January, which was basically this Mew, and it was given out in tournaments. So basically you won this card in tournaments. And that's how this one came. In April of the same year of 2000, then they released the other version, which you're seeing right here, the foil one, and also at the Pokemon League tournament. So that's basically how they came out. Just the difference is this one came out in January of 2000 and this one in April 2000. Basically the same card. One is foil, one is non. That's the only difference, holographic non. Other than that, there's not much more to say about the card in that aspect. So they were released. Now, it was also released in Japan. This is where I found it a little strange. So it was released, this promo was re-released at Japan as in English, just like you're seeing it right now, with a French Pikachu in Japan. I find that a little bit kind of peculiar, but I guess that's how they released it. Because normally you would release it for your language, for that country, but it was like a French Pikachu and an English Mew. Here you go, Japan. So I found that a little peculiar, but hey, that's how it was released. So let's just say you're going to use these. So if you're going to use this, if you're going to use Side Wave, you're just going to make sure you put in a Psychic energy, because you can't put anything else besides Psychic. So if you had a Fighting energy, you won't be able to use that move. So all you got to do is make sure that the other Pokemon has an energy. So you use Side Wave on that Pokemon due to the fact that it's weakness. That's two times. So you'll do 20 damage instead of the regular basically 10 because of weakness, but it's only 10 because the other Pokemon has an energy. So if you were going to use the Evolution Beam, let's just say this was my stage 1 and I put it right on top and I used the Evolution Beam, for my opponents or for anybody in my bench, I would just devolve it, and basically that's it. Now, you have to be very careful with that move, obviously, because if you do Devolution Beam, then basically if that Pokemon has, like, let's just say like Mew has 50 and this one had 80, and and then you do that Devolution Beam, and you had 50 damage counters on it, you just killed your Pokemon. Or you could just kill bench Pokemon, your opponent's Pokemon in the bench, or the active one, because you did a lot of damage and you just don't have the strength to pull off this hit, and you're just gonna do like 20 damage, and you need to do like 40 more. So in that case, if you know you devolve it and the HP was like 30, you could just probably kill the Pokemon instead of just worrying about trying to hit it. So it's not a bad ability, but not something a lot of people probably would use in today's metagame unless there was more to it. Because would I recommend getting this for the metagame in today's? No, absolutely not, because of the simple fact that this Pokemon cards are just obsolete, basically. It's just way too weak. With Pokemon nowadays, it's much faster. They have way more HP as a basic Pokemon, and 50 HP can probably get killed like that because, again, Pokemon is a faster game. They do more damage. They have more. In old school, yeah, it probably would have been good to use, but now with today's metagame, it's not something I would highly recommend using for the game. But if you are a collector and you like to collect Pokemon cards, would I recommend it? Sure, yeah, go ahead. I mean, if you want to collect them, go ahead. I mean, the Holo Mew looks really, really nice, as you guys can see on the screen. The standard one is just regular, but the Holo version is just sexy. Look at that. Ooh, glitter, glitter, glitter. So basically that's all I need to say about Mew. I really do like the card. Now, if you're not a collector, if you don't play the game, do I recommend it? Not really. You don't play the game, you're not a collector. What's the point of getting this card? Now, you can still get it. This Mew right here, you can get it for around $2. It's not expensive. The one that is a little bit pricier is this Mew. You can probably find it in eBay for around 15 to 20. I looked at Troll and Toll. I couldn't find it in Cool Stuff. It was around $20 too. So it's a bit expensive for the Holo Foil because it was a much harder promo to get. I mean, it was released in the Pokemon League, but again, this one was released in Japan as in English. So pretty much worldwide, this one was like standard. So that's why it's so cheap. But this Mew is a little bit more pricier. So it's up to you. If you're a collector and you want to collect, go right ahead. But with that being said, that's all I got to say about this. But with that being said, I got a special thanks for you guys for watching. And if you guys give this video a like, I'll probably make more videos like this and continue. It gives me a little bit more support. So I'll see you guys next time.